Hi everybody, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We are a cloud nation. We're on a mission to banish poverty. We're an emerging nation. We are now in a position where we are expanding our economy. We're now in a position where we're getting our microphone set up so that you can hear me. And we are expanding our economy and increasing the value and liquidity of our currency, benefiting all our citizens. Anybody can be a citizen. We welcome people from any background, any country. And when you join, we only see you as a human being. It doesn't matter what gender you are or what color, class, creed. We just see you as a human being, one big family of human beings, all interlinked, all unique, all having something unique to offer our community, all of equal value. We'll be getting started in a moment with a short prayer to help us find true happiness in life, something that you can't buy. The people that have lots of money, still not happy, still searching for something, they don't know what it is. And the only way you can get that is through loving service to other people. The great thing about that is the more service you offer to the more people, the more everything that you want and need in life is attracted to you. You don't have to chase after it, whether it's the new home, more time with your family, better relationships. It all just happens for you. Okay, so we'll be getting started, as I say, with a little prayer to help us with that path to happiness, and a little short affirmation to help us maintain that non-separatist ideology where we see everybody equally. Let's have a look at the chat here in the app, because we'll be going soon to Facebook. Why? Well, we stream live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. But we can't see the names of people that are commenting in Facebook here in the app. And as we get more people in Facebook than anywhere else, that is where we will be heading. But we do have Lewis in on the app from Portugal. We've got Don in from Canada, Vancouver Island. We've got Ron in from Amsterdam. Deborah in from Southern Alabama, USA. Peter in from Portugal as well. And we have somebody in on Facebook, and that's why we're heading over there in a moment, because we only see Facebook user. We don't know who they are. So right now I'm going to just check that my speakers are off, so we don't get feedback. And now I'm going to head over to Facebook. And when I get there, I'm going to be looking for We Share Abundance Publicly group. And then for the 13th of March. So far, so good. And we click the little button, and we've got the comments panel up, and we've got Verna in from South Africa, and we have Bozina in from Edinburgh in Scotland. Okay, let's get started without further ado. We have people that watch the replays, we have people that get here late, we have all sorts of things. And if we get started right away, we can get through things and get finished right away. Okay. We have, Peter's here as well, as in YouTube. Okay. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, bless each member that they may find the joy of service, and through service attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And our little affirmation: we are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind and soul of thy world. Excuse me. We got Andrew in as well from Auckland in New Zealand. So the major updates at the moment are all about the 777 plan, because we've just launched it. We launched it, in fact, on the 8th. So it's been live for 5 days now. A lot of people have already made a lot of money with it. But the great thing about that plan is that literally 100% of participants will make a profit, and that is guaranteed for you. We're not claiming that you're going to make a lot of money overnight, but we are saying that as the plan works for you, whether you're passive or active, it will gradually build an ever-increasing income for you. And it'll take a few months for it to really kick into gear, but by the time you've gone 6 months, you will be starting to see some real benefits. And the real magic will start happening. It starts happening probably around about month 5, and then month 6, you say, wow. And then month 7, you can't believe it. And month 8, wow, it's just so incredible. And it just keeps growing. And you'll be so happy. And where are we now? We're in March. You've got plenty of time to join now and make Christmas 2024 your best Christmas to date financially. Okay, let's have a quick look here again. We've got Kingsley in from Manchester, and we've got Derek in from Nigeria. Manchester, England, by the way. There's lots of Manchesters all over the world, but this is Manchester, England. And Derek in from Nigeria, Widow City. Okay. So what are the updates on the 777 plan? Well, with us only having launched for 5 days, we are finding, although we did extensive testing before we launched, we are finding that there are some things that need attention. Bugs, that's what they're commonly called. They're little things that are annoying, okay? I think we've mastered all the bugs that would be really detrimental, but we are still working on various bugs that we do know of, and we're trying to get sorted out. But I think, and I say I think because I'm not sure at this stage, but I think that the main aspects are all working as they should. People are getting placed in the right place. People are getting paid the right commissions, and people are making a lot of money. Okay. We get a few people that have joined and they say, why haven't I got a commission? Other people have got a commission. Look, if you're passive, and this has always been stated, if you are 100% passive, it's going to take you a minimum of 44 days to see your first commission. So bear that in mind. Just be patient. If people are getting paid now and you're not, it's because they have referred somebody. If you refer one person, just one person, you'll get paid the day that you refer them, and you will get paid approximately every week thereafter a commission. But if you don't refer anybody, you're going to have to wait for at least 44 weeks. It could actually, I'm saying at least, that's if everybody is totally passive. But if it could conceivably be a few days less, but effectively 44 days. Have a bit of patience, okay? The system works for anybody, whether you're passive, whether you're active, whether you're old, whether you're young, whether you're rich, whether you're poor. It doesn't matter. It doesn't distinguish between anybody. The only thing is it works on a set plan. And that plan means that if you are totally passive, it takes a while for it to go through the gears and start making you some money. If you are active to the point of referring just one person, your income starts flowing from the day that you refer that one person. Now, if you're going to be active, get out there and refer as many people as you can, because the more people you refer, the more pay lines you will have, and the more pay lines you have, the more money you'll make. Each pay line is literally worth thousands of dollars to you, tens of thousands of dollars. Okay. Let's have a look. We've got Richard in as well from not far from me in Devon in England. I'm in Cornwall in England. But we are bordering counties and we're both quite near to one another in terms of miles, not far over the border. In fact, I can walk into Devon from my home. It takes 20 minutes. Okay, right. So we are still dealing with these pesky bugs. Let me just see if there are one or two other things we've done today as well, sorted out a few things for one or two people. There is only one bug that we've not been able to determine exactly what's happening with it, but it doesn't seem to be widespread. It seems to be an isolated case, and we do need to get to the bottom of it to make sure it is an isolated case, and we'll be continuing to work on that tomorrow. But there've been a lot of things we've been working on today. One of the things, we changed the process. You used to have to be an active member to participate in anything that we do. We changed it so that you only need to be an active member to withdraw funds. What's an active member? An active member is somebody that has completed their KYC and logs in at least half the available days each month. Pretty simple, okay? The KYC you only need to do once ever, so get it done now. You know, why delay it? You can't withdraw any funds until you are KYC verified, so just do it and then it's out of the way. But what we changed is we just made it requirement for withdrawing money to be an active member. And when we changed that, it was okay for people that were doing, you know, wanted to stake pools or buy a position in the Poverty Crusher or the Easy Business Builder or the new 777 plan. It's all available and easy for you to do. But we had some automation that was going on, and we didn't change the automation. So people that had it automatically set up for their pools to renew, for example, it wasn't getting done automatically because they weren't active. They hadn't completed their KYC or something. If they'd been active, they would have renewed. But we have now removed that from the automation of a couple of things that were done automatically, and now that should all go through anyway. But don't complain if things don't work. Just get active. Do your KYC. If pools haven't been renewed automatically, go there and do it manually. Just be a little bit self-reliant. Okay, we've got a couple of other people in. We've got Sadanand saying hi. I'm not quite sure where Sadanand's from. Don't recognize the name. And we've got Precious in from Namibia. Hi there. Sadanand, my guess would be India, but I don't know, just based on the name. But it could be anywhere, of course, because that's the way it is. But Precious is in from Namibia. Hi there. So we are still working on those bugs, and it is our priority. While we do fix one or two little bits and pieces, we want to get the 777 plan fully operational, and then we can start testing, marketing, and passing on information to you about the success of perhaps solo ads or advertising through a particular product or service or whatever. So we need to get everything working right before we go for that major expansion. We don't want a lot of people coming in and things not working. It's far easier to sort out now whilst it's growing, but it's growing at a pace that we can keep track of and handle inquiries and support tickets and this sort of thing. So we're happy with the way things are going. I know some of you want things to happen like that, and I do really, but we have to make sure that they happen as quickly as they can, but being right, and that isn't always compatible. We also have the Share Hope plan, which we really need to get going, because that gives everybody access to withdrawals from their Share Hope wallet. At the moment, we had a plan previously where people could qualify, and those people are still getting looked after, and they will be looked after once we get the Share Hope plan in place. But the Share Hope plan will allow a lot more people to get qualified for withdrawals a lot easier than it was in the previous plan. The previous plan is gone. You can't use that now to become qualified. So we need to get the Share Hope plan up and running, but we do need, first of all, to get the 777 plan working properly, and then we can say, okay, it's working, we'll put it on one side and we get concentrated on the Share Hope plan and we'll get that going. But we are already halfway through, or virtually halfway through March. So we're working as much as we can. Today, I've been missing for a while for various reasons, personal things that needed attending to. So I've not done an awful lot today, but I have kept on top of things, most things, but you haven't had any emails or messages. I don't think I've sent any messages out today into your inbox. But I'm here, and I should be okay for where are we? Wednesday. Should be okay for Thursday and Friday. Saturday, you won't get an awful lot of work done from me because it is the final day of the Six Nations, and Rugby Six Nations is my passion. And it's only a few weeks every year where I take a little bit of extra time out from We Share Abundance. But Sunday, I'll be back up to 100%, and then the rugby's finished for effectively another year. Okay, there are odd internationals and things, but they crop up just on odd weekends. It's not like the Six Nations, which goes on for 7 weeks, I think. Okay, it is the end of the Six Nations on Saturday. It could be exciting, or it could follow the home teams winning, which won't be quite as exciting. But as long as we see some good rugby, it doesn't matter. Okay. Right, what else have we got for you? Yeah, here we go. Recently, a few people, not a lot, but a few people have been asking me how old I am. And the reason they're asking is because we are here for generations, and they see me as being the admin here and what happens if I'm not around. Well, first of all, it has always been my intention, and it will happen, to form a government for our community, which will take We Share Abundance forward through future generations. But we can't form that government until We Share Abundance is self-sustaining. At the moment, it requires cash input, and we couldn't saddle a government with that responsibility of having to put their hands in their pockets. So we have to become self-sufficient to start with. The more you members help by promoting the plans that we have, the 777 plan, the Poverty Crusher, the Easy Business Builder plan, the faster we will become self-sufficient. We're getting to a point where I can see it happening in the not too distant future now. And that will be one of the things that we will be moving towards, getting people involved in a constitution and forming a government elected, unpaid, as voluntary servants of the community. Okay, that is what governments are supposed to do. They're supposed to be servants of the community. They're not there to rule, they are there to serve. And this will be something that we will be monitoring and looking at and finding ways to make sure that that happens. And it will be an electoral process for people to be a part of that government. I'm not sure how many people, I'm not sure what we need, but it will be open to suggestions and voting and things before we get there to establish what we really need for that. In the meantime, my age has nothing to do with it whatsoever. Nobody is guaranteed tomorrow. I could be gone tomorrow, and you could be here for 50 years. Alternatively, you could be gone tomorrow, and I could be here for 50 years. And that is not dependent on age. It's not dependent on anything at all. It is just a fact of life and death, that nothing is guaranteed. No longevity, no tomorrow, no next minute even. Things can change in seconds. If, in the meantime, I don't appear tomorrow, then there are contingency plans in for continuance until we can form the government. So don't worry about it, but it's not, age isn't important. You go and look around the cemetery and you'll find that there are graves in there for babes of a few weeks, sometimes a few hours. And there's some there for people that have lived hundreds of years, and everywhere in between. Nothing to do with life is guaranteed. The only guarantee is that you will die, but not knowing exactly when. So my age is not relevant at all, and don't worry about it. We are constantly working to get We Share Abundance to a position where it will have a lasting life. Okay? So I hope that answers the questions from people that have been saying, how old are you? Because, you talk about this being a long-term thing. It is long-term. It's going to be around for generations to come. Okay? We do have some numbers under here. Before I go on, this is just a personal thing. But a few years ago, I couldn't work on the computer without spectacles. I couldn't see. And then, for whatever reason, my sight for reading and, I couldn't read a book, without reading glasses. For some reason, and I think it's connected with cataracts, my close vision improved drastically, and I've not needed reading glasses for, I don't know, about 5 or 6 years, maybe a little bit less. I can't remember when it just started to clear up. But in the last few days, since I had the operation on this eye, which got rid of cataracts in this eye, it seems to have had the effect of reversing that, and I'm now struggling sometimes to see close up. So I'm going to have to get some reading glasses, but I need this eye fixed before I get everything sorted. So if you see me going like this sometimes, that's the reason. It's all to do with vision, and I will be probably going back to spectacles, or if possible, maybe there are some implants that you can get now, which are sort of bifocal lenses that they put in when they've sorted the cataracts out, rather than just the long distance one. Okay, anyway, that's just in a note for you. I do have to go to the hospital at some time. They've not given me an appointment yet, but apparently when they did this side, they had a bit of trouble with it, and they put stitches in. I didn't even know you could put stitches in an eye. I don't know how the operations work or anything else, but I've got to go and have those stitches out. So there will be a day in the not too distant future where I'll be missing again, because I'll have to traipse all the way to the hospital while they take the stitches out of the eye. They said it's got to be done within 1 or 2 weeks. So it's going to be a day in the near future. We'll see what happens from that point onwards. Okay. So the numbers, getting back to the numbers, we had a big increase in our registered members yesterday, but we had a huge decrease. We took a lot of people out today. People that haven't logged in for 2 months, and we're still showing a net decrease even now of 24 in the last 24 hours to 42,019. We'll have a look and see what it's like tomorrow, but that is the situation for the last 24 hours in our registered members. Our active member count is up by 9 to 2,398. Once again, active members, something you should all be doing. Get yourself KYC verified and get yourself logging in at least half the available days in a month. Because if you don't, you're going to be crying, why can't I withdraw? It says I've got to be active. Let me tell you now, you've got to be active. Know about it. You've got to be an active member. You've got to do your KYC, and you've got to be logging in at least half the available days, and then there's no problem. You can withdraw your money. Okay? So do it. So it's 2,398 active members out of 42,000. Speaks for itself, doesn't it? People wonder why they don't succeed in making money, because they just don't do simple things that need doing. Now, the 777 plan is going to look after you, because even if you're one of those people that don't do things, you're still going to make a profit, but you're not going to be able to withdraw that profit if you're not an active member, right? You have been warned. Multiply Visa, which is a sister site, which is pretty much dormant until we get the Visa token onto the Binance Smart Chain. No change in the membership levels, but we did go up another $1 from the revenue share that you get just by logging in. We went up to $10,370.03. Usually, we make a little bit less than $1 a day just from the revenue share, but some days it can be $3 or $4. It just depends on what the activity has been within Multiply Visa. But that's where we stand. And that bonus pool, once we become active and live properly again in Multiply Visa, that will be applied to the people that help us in Multiply Visa to get things rocking and rolling again. Okay. Right. What else have we got? Nobody else in there. Let me check in the app again, see if we've got people in or questions from people in YouTube or Twitch, because we broadcast on those two as well. Okay, let me get back up to the top so we can make sure. We got Peter in from Kettering in the UK. Nice to see you, Peter. Not seen you for a while. Scrolling down. You got Colin in from Johannesburg. Colin is thanking the team for the hours that they put in. Yeah, that they've worked hard to get this thing up and running, and they deserve those thanks. Thank you on behalf of the team, Colin. Colin's saying death and taxes. Yeah, those are the only two guarantees in life. I've forgotten who said that. I think it was it Benedict Arnold? I don't know. But somebody famous, long time ago, said the only two guarantees in life, the only two certainties are death and taxes. Okay. And that is taxes that you're paying on your income, not getting a ride somewhere, chauffeur driven. Okay. Right. So there are no more questions in there. I covered longevity. I've covered. I'm just looking at my notes here. I don't think there is anything else of merit that we need to tell you about. I covered debit cards and things yesterday. We get quite a lot of people that ask, what is the best wallet for me to use? I'm in South Africa or Pakistan or the Philippines or whatever, and we can't answer that. But maybe if you ask in the Facebook group, because we have people from all over the world, somebody will be able to direct you to the best wallet to use, or the one that they use in your location. But it's no good putting in a support ticket because we don't know. I can tell you what I use. I'm not saying that it's the best wallet to use in the UK, but I can tell you what I use, and then you can look at it and say yes or no. But I don't know what is the best wallet in the States, and in the United States it varies from state to state as well, the different legislation. And it could be the same in lots of different countries. They could differ in different locations within a country. So the best bet is for you to say, is there anybody in here from whatever country you're from, and can you advise me on what wallets are available for my cryptocurrency, and then you're good to go. I think, and I'm not sure, but I think that MetaMask is available globally. It's a decentralized wallet, and with it being hooked up now to a Visa, so you can actually cash in your crypto and get it added to your Visa card. I think that could be a solution, but I don't know. But I know that it is available from MetaMask, but I'm not sure if it's available in all countries with MetaMask. And I'm not sure that MetaMask is available in all countries, but I think it is. But I don't know whether you can use that selling your crypto to get onto your Visa card in all countries. There are probably restrictions there. Okay. Right. We're done, I think. I don't have anything further for you. I don't see any more questions coming in. So that's it from me. No point in hanging around. You can go out and enjoy the rest of the evening or the day. If you're from New Zealand or Australia, it's early morning there. You may be asleep at the moment, but you'll watch the replay when you wake up in whatever location you're in, maybe in the Philippines or somewhere like that. Okay, so God bless you all. Get out there, build those pay lines in the 777 plan. They will pay you massively. And at the moment, nobody knows about the 777 plan. Not many people know about We Share Abundance, let alone the 777 plan. So get out there, get them into the 777 plan. You will be doing them a favor. Don't go about it thinking you're selling anything to anybody. You are offering them something which will benefit them, no matter who they are, no matter what their situation is. And don't be upset if they refuse it. It's their loss, not yours. Okay, you will find plenty of people that are looking for a way to change their lives financially. Somebody there, Don from Canada, saying, can you sign up your wife in the plan under yourself? Yeah, of course you can. There's no guarantee that your wife will stay in your in your pay lines in every phase, because it just depends on where she falls in the phase, whether she gets passed up or not. So that can happen, but it doesn't matter because she's going to make money anyway, whether she's in your pay line or not. And even if she's passed up, whatever you pass somebody up, it means that you're going to get a lot more people passed up to you. Okay, somebody here from Twitch, Kumbasumi. Hello, sorry for bothering you. I want to offer promotion of your channel, viewers, followers, views, chat box. Not interested, thanks, but God bless you. Thanks for thinking of us. And If you want to promote it, and if you don't. It doesn't matter to us either way. God bless. Okay, with that said, I love you all. God bless you all. We will get the 777 plan bugs swatted as soon as we possibly can, and get onto that Share Hope plan. I would love to have the Share Hope plan live this month. I was expecting it to be live last month, but time just slips away. There is a song about that, but I'm not going to get into that at the moment. So, okay, we will be getting it up there as quickly as we possibly can. We'll get the 777 plan bugs swatted as quickly as we can. We are constantly working to serve you. Get out there and help other people. The more people you help, the happier you'll be. Forget about the money that you're going to make. That's going to happen automatically. But create that happiness, create that bond with somebody by helping them, and you will start living a happier life. God bless you all, and I'll see you all same time, same place tomorrow, 7 p.m. London time, YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group. We share abundance publicly. Until then, I'll see you later, alligator. In a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you later, alligator. Come on. In a wild crocodile. Woo!